surgery would cost $500,000. Her stepmother and stepsister refused to pay for the treatment. Her grandmother didn't want to burden her, but the girl promised to find a way to raise the money. Looking at the president's business card in her hand, she went to Fu Group to ask him for help. Then, she took off her coat to reveal her seductive figure, asking the president if he was still willing to have a relationship with her. The president knew she had just resigned from her job at the company, so he pulled her into his arms and asked how much money she wanted as compensation. The girl said she wanted $5 million. Then the president took her to his villa. The maids had never seen the president bring a woman home, and they assumed the girl was just his sexual partner. After a night of passion, the president was surprised to find that the girl was still a virgin. That's when he realized there was no relationship between her and the heir. So, he handed her a check for $10 million, and invited her to come work as his secretary at Fu Group. Since the girl had asked for $5 million more, she had no choice but to accept the president's arrangement. She returned to the heir's family to quit her nanny job. The heir, furious, threatened that she still owed him $5 million. The girl immediately placed a check on the table, then left without looking back. The heir thought she would come crawling back soon to ask for their help with her grandmother. Little did he know, the girl had already paid for her grandmother's surgery, and she would be working as the president's secretary from now on. One day, the president asked the girl to accompany him to a wedding. She looked stunning in her gown, and the president couldn't take his eyes off her. They arrived at the wedding venue. The president had to leave briefly for something. At that moment, the heir's mistress saw the girl and immediately mocked her for being abandoned by the heir. She accused the girl of having no right to be in such a high-class place. She then had the security guard throw the girl out. When the heir saw how beautiful the girl looked, he said that if she kneeled and apologized to him, he would allow her to return to her job as a nanny. The girl told him she didn't care about that at all. Furious, the heir was about to teach her a lesson when the president returned just in time.